Hey y'all, it's Joe here for the Anna guide, of course, the very early guide, or you could say Anna if you want it to be like Frozen, but it's Anna. So, let's go over here. This is the first thing you should do. Go into your options, go into controls, go to Anna, look down here to hero, and turn relative aim sensitivity while zoomed to 50. Now, when it's at 50, that means that when you're zoomed, it will have just as much sensitivity as when you're unzoomed. See right here, exact same sensitivity. While it's at 30, you have a lot less sensitivity. So yeah, I recommend always make it the same sensitivity. On Widowmaker you can change it if you want to, but on Anna, I'd say this is always a good idea. Now the reason for that is the simple fact that most of the time you want to be at a medium, the closest range of this character, and having it slower sensitivity makes it really hard to hit with this character. Now, to actually talk a little bit more about the character, and of course, we have to have 3 Annas every single game, because this game wouldn't be a new, like, MOBA type game without everyone picking the new character every single game. I tried to find games without it, but whatever. Okay, so with this character, she has 2 types of fire. Of course, she has a scoped-in version of fire. Let's just stay backwards so we can heal our team. She has a scoped-in version of fire and a non-scoped. Now, the scoped-in version of fire is like a Widowmaker fire. It's a hit scan. That means that you can look exactly where you're shooting and then shoot immediately and exactly where you're shooting at. So that's very nice. But if you don't want to go for the hit scan, you can also go for a Hanzo type of move, which is a projectile. So let's just go over here. So with this move, instead, you just shoot it out. Has a much larger hitbox, so much easier to hit, but at the same time, it doesn't shoot instantly. It has a little bit of lag before it goes off. Let's just try to shoot this stuff off. Yeah, but of course, yeah, it has a little bit of lag when you do this. It has to actually fly through the air, while if you do just go through a snipe, it doesn't have to fly through the air. But that's the main thing. So this is hit scan. This is not hit scan. This is a projectile. So just kind of remember it as Widowmaker and non-Widowmaker. And also with this character, of course, when you're zoomed in, it doesn't charge. It's just as much damage the second you zoom in and the second you don't. And also it doesn't take very long to even zoom in. It takes way less than Widowmaker. Also, a thing about this character that you really got to know that I want to go before any of the abilities is that you can't get headshots. So no headshots with this person, and all your damage is about 77 damage to you and about 77-ish damage to the enemy. And also, so yeah, what that pretty much means is that you really don't have that much damage. So you really kind of have to more rely on your teammates, which is okay. But yeah, just gotta say that. Okay, so yeah, of course you can shoot your teammates to heal them both ways, which is very nice. Okay, now other than that, of course we do have the shift ability, which you can throw really, really far. When it hits an enemy, it'll make so they cannot receive healing for about 10 seconds. And when it hits a teammate, it heals them for about 60, 70 HP, somewhere around there. I can't tell you the exact amount. But as you see right here, well, not shift, that was your E, sorry. So this is your E ability. So with the E ability, you press it down, you throw a cask. It actually shoots almost as far as a Widowmaker. A Widowmaker E, so that's super nice. So you can press your E, let's just throw it all the way over here, and then since it hit that guy, he cannot have healing, and it'll be a little bit of purple around them, meaning just no healing for quite a while. And we're just wrecking house, so yeah, no healing. You can also throw it down at yourself. It's your only way for self-heal, and it's pretty nice. Just because it's very, very nice heal, very effective, and you can heal your whole team at the same time, which is super nice. Or you can heal yourself while hiding the enemy so they can't heal while you are healing. Either way, super good. Then finally, as far as your abilities, or as far as your regular ones, you have Shift, which is a Tranquilizer Dart. Crap, there we go, you just took all of us out. It's a Tranquilizer Dart. Essentially all it is think of kind of like a McCree, little like flashbang, but a little bit different. So you shoot this thing out somewhat like your regular projectile, as you see right here. So you shoot this thing out, it'll hit the enemy, and then once it hits them, it puts them to sleep for about 10 seconds. Now what is sleep? Well, essentially it's a mode where the enemy can't move for about 10 seconds until someone hits them. So if you are very good with your team, you can put someone to sleep, and then you can just have 5 people against 6 people, because they'll have someone that's asleep. So yeah, it can be pretty good. Okay, let's shoot this guy. Go in, man. Go in, man. I'm healing you. Man, go in. That's my ultimate right there. He didn't do anything. That sucks. Okay, yeah. You can essentially make it a 4v5 or maybe even a, well, I guess a 5v6 or even like a 6v4 for your team. So yeah, you can do very well with that. It's probably going to be really busted in competitive Overwatch, but not the best in non-competitive Overwatch, because you really do need team synergy. And since most Overwatch does not have that, yeah, you'll be a little screwed. But as you see right there, I hit him, and then my team immediately hits that guy. So yeah, that's what's going to happen for the majority of the time. So just kind of get used to that. So you can, of course, just shoot the enemy. It's a little bit hard to hit, and it's a lot better at medium range. Same thing with your E. It's a lot better at a medium range. So you want to try to be more at a medium range with this character. So a lot of times I just don't really even scope in. Especially, like right here, you can even shoot flying units pretty easily with this character sniper rifle. So like, you don't really have to scope in that often. But if you do want an exact shot, let's say I want to hit that guy right here, then I want to scope in. as you see. And both ways work fine. If you want more of an exact shot, scope in. If not, just don't scope in. It doesn't really matter. There you go. So yeah, there's your shift, puts them asleep. There's your E, stops them from healing. And then finally there's your ultimate, which gives them a damage boost. Let's see if I can get it to this guy. Go in, Leon, go in. Come on, Leon, go in. So it gives them a damage boost, it gives your person a speed boost, and also makes them have damage reduction. Almost as 2.0. The game's just over right there, right as I use that ultimate. But, so it gives your teammates damage boost, damage reduction, and speed boost. So if you put this on someone like a Genji, they could one or two shot, pretty much one shot, almost any character in the game. They could just wham, 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 take out everyone, and that's super, super strong. Because, you know, you just take out the enemy team. It also is a thing that charges very fast, because when you heal other people's health on your team, it'll charge up. So yeah, there's a very fast charge for that ability, a very strong ability. Works really well on Genji, Soldier 76. Works okay on someone like Zenyatta. And it also can do decent on someone like Reinhardt even. It can do okay with that character. But that's pretty much all I'm going to say about Ana. She's a pretty good character. One thing before I end about her is that when you play her, for the most part, I'd say that you're probably going to be using another support or more Healy support, maybe Ana Lucio, or maybe just Ana Zenyatta. Because Ana, or Ana, I get confused, they really have a decent amount of damage. You know, Ana does like okay damage, like 75 per shot, really not way too much. She heals okay, but mostly she's for her utility of her E, her ult utility, and her shift utility. Those are very, very strong. But the thing is, she doesn't have too much damage. But Zenyatta has a lot of damage, but not the best healing. But he does have a really nice healing ult, but you have a nice damage ult. So they kind of just work together well, because you do the healing a little bit. Of course, you have a lot of CC, a lot of crowd control, the opponent can't move. And then Zenyatta goes in, does a ton of damage, he gets a bit of healing. And yeah, these two just work really well together. I'm really expecting to see Ana and Zenyatta, maybe just Ana and Lucio, Ana and just someone else that's a healer, because she doesn't feel like you can pick only this character as a healer. She feels more like a side healer, which is a little bit weird as a healer, but it's kind of like what Zenyatta felt like a little bit ago. So yeah, she's probably going to be like that, though I do think that she's going to be played a decent amount. Now, you didn't really get to see the ultimate way too well, but it is a super good ultimate if you can put it, or even on a Valkyrie or something. It like double their damage, and it also makes them way harder to kill, especially on Genji, as I was saying. It makes it super annoying to fight. He can easily get a teammate with his ultimate up, and it's one thing that just charges way too fast, I feel like, right now. She might get nerfed in that department before she comes out to the live servers, so I may say that that might get a little bit of a nerf, so maybe her ultimate will take a tiny bit longer to charge, maybe it'll do a little bit less damage, but as it is right now, in general, in the end, I'd say Ana is a okay character. She's definitely very, very playable, but I wouldn't say that she's really OP, which is super nice. This is like one of the first characters ever since the beta, so that's really nice. And of course, she's like the first character since the beta that actually wasn't OP when they came out, or really garbage when they came out. That's usually what would happen. She's just been a pretty good character, so that's really nice to see. Just a character that's very strong, but not really overpowered. Now, if her sniper rifle did a ton more damage, if it could headshot, if it could, you know, scope in and do a ton more damage, that would be a different story. But right now, as she is, I feel like she's pretty good, pretty strong, maybe get another support, and that's about it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Tell me who you want me to do a guide for next time, and tell me any tips and tricks you have for Ana. Of course, it's just my first day knowing really about this character, so I can't really say way too much, and if you guys give me a ton of info, I can try to make little annotations for updating this guide, and of course, I can also try to just make an updated version of the guide. But anyways, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll be seeing you all in the next Overwatch video.